Hello and good evening, our beloved viewers. You're watching on Live RCD channel. Welcome to this English news edition. Here are the major stories. The Prime Minister met with the founder of Linkwise to discuss future project in digital and energy sector. The Minister of Health launched the integration of care into the healthcare pyramid. The World Cup England claiming bronze after a spectacular final. Those were the headlines. Thanks for joining us in our newsroom. The Prime Minister Abdul Qadir Kamil Mohammed met this morning in his office the founder of Linkwise, Mr. Wang. Mr. Wang was accompanied by high-level delegation headed by the Minister Delegate in charge of investment, Ms. Mariam Hamadou. The discussion during the meeting were focused on the opportunities presented by the fourth industrial revolution, particularly the establishment of high-capacity data center and smart computing facilities in Djibouti. The Prime Minister highlighted Djibouti's strategic advantage, including its geographic location and international telecommunication infrastructure, but also the renewable energy potential, which enable it to establish itself as a regional hub for digital service and artificial intelligence. Following the passing of the late Minister of Defense Hassan Umar Mohammed, the Secretary General of the Prime Minister's office, Mr. Naguib Abdullah, extend his deepest condolences to the families of the deceased, his wife, children, and sister. Mr. Naguib Abdullah also sent a similar message to the President of the Republic on the passing of the late Minister of Defense Hassan Umar Mohammed and to all members of the government and the country's defense and security forces. Mr. Naguib Abdullah pays tribute to the memory of the late Hassan Umar Mohammed, a dear friend and mentor for whom he held the utmost respect and esteem. The Minister of Health launched the pioneering initiative to integrate healthcare across the health system. The Minister of Health held a meeting at the People's Palace to launch its initiative aimed at integrating healthcare and streamlining coordination across the various sector of health system. The meeting was chaired by the Minister of Health and attended by the Secretary General of the Ministry. It brought together the technical director of Peltier General Hospital and Sheikh Hospital, along with the specialist physician from both hospitals, as well as senior physician and practitioners from primary and secondary healthcare facilities. The shared objective was to improve the coordination of healthcare level to better serve the patient's best interests. This initiative implemented for the first time within the Ministry of the Health stem from a shared observation that communication between different levels of the healthcare system remain disorganized and ineffective. The hospital and patient return to local healthcare facilities to do not follow established pathway, and some patient even bypass primary healthcare facilities. This initiative aimed to improve the organization of cooperation between healthcare center, outpatient clinic, and referral hospital to enhance patient guidance, support continuity of care, and implement effective system that ensure each level adhere to its defined responsibilities. In a speech delivered by the Minister of Health, Ms. Muna Usman Aden, during the launch of the Health Integration Initiative at various levels of the health system, the Minister emphasized the importance of improving coordination between health centers outpatient clinic and a hospital. She also called upon healthcare professionals to work together in order to build this new health system. In her opening remarks, the Minister of Health, Ms. Muna Usmana, then presented a set of guidelines, not as a final decision but as a framework to be developed in collaboration with the healthcare practitioners. These guidelines include making each hospital a referral center for its region, providing the system with a national guide to common protocols, bringing specialists closer to the population based on the principles of participatory system building. The minister was keen to listen to practitioners, made the meeting an interactive dialogue, conclude the minister. In a series of impressions, the physician welcomed this innovative approach and emphasized the need to strengthen coordination, ensure expertise, and foster teamwork across all levels. The participant highlight the expected the benefits from patient who will receive better guidance and follow up and will benefit from safer and more continuous care. This new organization aim, he said, to bring specialized care closer to the population and strengthen the capacity of local facilities in Naples Hospital to focus more on providing care that requires specialized technical equipment. The Ministry of National Education and Vocational Training is organizing a workshop to analyze working conditions in vocational secondary school program in uh, culinary arts, vehicles repair, and the advanced vocational training diploma in heavy vehicles and constructions equipment repair. The National Center for Educational Research's information and the production held a series of workshops dedicated to reforming vocational secondary school program in uh, the art of vehicles culinary repair and advanced vocational training diploma in heavy vehicle and construction equipment repair. This workshop brought together representatives from public and private education sector in the field of the mechanical engineering, including the field specialists and industry experts, along with an engineering inspector and an international expert to discuss and develop a set of objectives that are part of a broader effort to modernize vocational training and adapt it to the realities of the labor market. Specialized group exchange views and experience in analyzing the working condition in uh, the culinary art as well as in automotive repair heavy vehicles maintenance and constructive equipment. The national television monitored the impression of educational inspectors at the conclusion of this event. One inspector discussed the importance of this reform by reviewing the objective of the workshop, analyzing the working condition in vocational secondary school program in culinary art, vehicle repair, and the advanced vocational training diploma in heavy vehicles and construction equipment repair, as well as the challenges of adapting vocational training to the evolving nature of a profession. Under the auspice of the Ministry of Youth and Culture, the sixth edition of the Tap Anim festival was held on Saturday, July 18 at the Skal International Hotel. The festival offered a day packed with events for fans of Japanese culture. Participants had the opportunity to engage in various activities, including the karaoke session, as beach parties, drawing competition, as sports festivals, and screening of Japanese feature and short films. Throughout the day, they enjoy diverse program that include costume contests, video games, tournament, cultural competition, exhibition, workshop, and numerous activities designed to foster creativity, participation, and a sense of community. This major event was supported by several national institutions and partners, including the Ministry of Youth and Culture, the Japan International Cooperation Agency known as JICA, and many Djiboutian companies that were quick to support this youth initiative. The impression for the participant, the director of social integration and volunteer and president of the association affirmed that the sixth edition of the Japanese festival in Djibouti was as always a festive and joyful occasion for all lovers of Japanese culture amid the exchange of patience and creativity, the competition, and artistic discoveries. The day was a resounding success, confirming the growing enthusiasm of Djiboutian youth for the world of the Japanese culture. They conclude. Now, England won the bronze medals at the 2026 World Cup after a resounding victory over France. England secured the bronze medal at the FIFA World Cup for the first time in its history, defeating France in the third place match of 2026 edition, co-hosted by United States, Canada, and Mexico. With this victory, England avenged its defeat to France in the quarterfinals of 2022 World Cup in Qatar, and England also achieved their best World Cup results since winning the 1966 after the failing to secure their place. Hours before the 2026 World Cup final between Argentina and the Spain, football passion has swept through the streets of Djibouti. Excited fans are eagerly following this highly intensified match, each offering their analysis of the outcome of this historical encounter. In the capital, opinions are divided. Some Djiboutian fans believe Argentina has a slight advantage thanks to its experience in a major tournament and the quality of its player. Others are bidding on Spain, drawing its possessions based style of play and its cohesion teamwork. Beyond prediction, this final is primarily seen as a true sporting celebration. In the space, public space, and gathering place, heated discussions are taking place about the players' strategies and possible scenarios for this epic clash. And now moving on to the regional scene. Ethiopia, since the museum promotes AI culture through interactive experience, the Ethiopian Science Museum continues its effort to bring artificial intelligence closer to the general public by offering interactive exhibits, robotic demonstrations, and hand-on workshop for visitors of all age through state of the art and immersive facilities. The museum allows the public to discover the diverse application of AI in fields such as education, health, industries, agriculture, and service. This approach fosters a better understanding of emerging technologies, highlighting their contribution to the development and innovation. And now moving on to the international scene. African Atlantic states accelerate cooperation to build and integrate maritime space. Member states of the African Atlantic Track during their seventh ministerial meeting held in Cotonou reaffirmed their commitment to strengthening maritime cooperation and working toward building more integrated and secure African ocean space that's creating promising economic opportunities. This is it for this edition. Thanks for watching and have a wonderful evening.